Jenna's going to lead this one. Joey has the example to give, and then Lynn is going to read the steps. So, Jenna, whenever you're ready.
Thank you. Okay. Joey, are you ready?
Go ahead.
Okay. Lynn, if you could start with step one.
Step 1, report a single situation or event that occurred, an everyday event when you began to work yourself up. Focus on a brief description of what happened, specifically what triggered temper and symptoms.
This happened on Monday night. I already applied for a gym membership, but I was contemplating when to go. I haven't been to the gym for a long time. So just thinking about going there and just like, when was the last time I attended, that's when I worked myself up.
Okay. Thank you. Lynn, step two.
Great. Report the symptoms you experienced, both physical and mental. For instance, angry and fearful thoughts, confusion, palpitations, disturbing impulses, tightness in your chest, lowered feelings, sweaty palms, and so on.
So I'll divide my sentence into four different parts. I'll start with the physical sentence. Physical sentence of sweatiness, head pressure, lethargy, mental sentence of how I felt. I felt down. I would felt just questioning my sort of self-worth, my self-image, my uh my impulse was to just be lazy and just sleep more, or just to eat more chocolate, just to comfort eat, um to get the stress out of the way. My my fearful and angry thoughts, fearful thoughts are just like kind of like ask myself like, man, I'm lazy, why am I not doing this, why am I not committed? And the angry thoughts are just like, why do I have to pay this much for the gym membership? Is it even worth it? Um, and also just like, where are my other friends? They're supposed to work out with me. Where are they? So yeah, those were my sentence.
Well, thank you very much. That was very clear. Thank you. Lynn, would you go to step three?
Step 3, report your spotting of angry and fearful temper, the RI tools you use to help yourself, and your self-endorsement for your effort.
So my angry temper, it was first directed at the gym because maybe they convinced me to go for a plan which I was reluctant at first, paying for that too, uh, for the membership. Also angry temper at my friends, especially the ones who used to work out with me before, just asking like, where are they? Why haven't they, trained with me consistently before? And the fearful temper I had for myself was just feelings of self-worth, and also, as I said before, just laziness, and whether if I had the motivation to go to the gym by myself and do my own routine. And in that case too, like if I do go, like will I be judged for whatever workout I'm gonna do by other people there? So the spots that I used was that comparisons are odious, and outer environment, approval from the outer environment is a want, but inner approval from myself is an absolute need. Try, fail, and eventually I'll succeed. Uh, the nervous patient can expel the myth of the nervous fatigue through moving their muscles. And I was able to endorse myself, just tell myself like it's not really dangerous to go, like it's going to be frustrating, but it's good for my health in the long term. So I did endorse myself for going, and to be able to get a workout in and just like not let anyone judge me for it.
Thank you very much. All right. Can you go to step four, Lynn?
Look at the progress you have made. Begin with, before I had my recovery training, and describe the temperamental reaction and symptoms you would have experienced before you began practicing the RI method. What would have happened then versus what happened now? This will help you to note the progress you've made.
So before my recovery training, what would have happened then versus what happened now is that I would have let my self-defeating thoughts get the better of me, criticizing myself so much that I would have just like not even bother going to the gym. And because I want to address those unhealthy thoughts in a not quite healthy way, I would binge eat either chocolate or some other junk food, and also just like thinking, pondering about the past, like where my friends are, like why they aren't they here with me to work out, and just asking myself too, like, am I always going to be lazy? So that would have affected my daily routine of functioning in other days.
All right, thank you very much. We're gonna put Joey in what we call the glass box, and we're gonna go and start doing some spotting for him. And I'm just gonna remind the panel that we speak in third person and direct your spots to me. You can either raise your hand on your computer or your physical hand. All right, let's get started. Lynn.
Yes, I spot when we take care of our inner environment, the outer environment takes care of itself.
Yes, absolutely. And Joey made a decision. He decided, planned, and acted. Levi.
Yes, I'll spot that. Um, I'll respot what Joey said, that outer approval is a want and inner approval is a need. And movement of the muscles overcomes the defeatist babble of the brain. And also the friends and the staff of the gym are all outer environment, and we cannot control the outer environment. Thank you.
Yes, and the outer environment can be rude, crude, and indifferent, but our job is to face, tolerate, and endure. Lynn.
Yes, treat your mental health as a business and not a game.
Angela.
Our supreme task is our self-discipline.
Thank you. Absolutely. Yeah, okay. Any other? Oh, Lynn.
People, places, and things do not work us up. It's our thoughts that work us up.
Absolutely. Levi.
Yeah, I'll spot that we're good observers and poor interpreters. And also, with regard to the gym membership, it seemed like Joey dropped the judgment for the sake of his own mental health and inner peace. And he also dropped the judgment against himself. He's not wrong for purchasing the gym membership, and the people who he spoke to are not wrong for helping him or selling it to him. Thank you.
Yeah, he can endorse for his efforts, not only the outcome. Lynn.
Yes, when we feel our worst and try our hardest is when we make the greatest gains.
Really good spots. Yes, Angela.
People hope to be exceptional, but fear they're nothing more than average.
Yeah, this is very average, I believe, the averageness of getting back into a working out routine, the averageness of friends not doing what we hope they will. Do I have any other spots? Oh, Levi.
Yeah, I'll spot that we hate routine and fear change. So the new gym membership is a change. And also, we get well in direct proportion to the amount of discomfort that we're willing to bear. So going to a new gym involves a certain amount of discomfort, but Joey expressed a willingness to do that. Thank you.
Absolutely. Lynn.
Yes, we don't wait to get well. We do things in order to get well.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. If that's all, we'll go to the big five. Okay, perfect. So, as Levi said before, the big five is an opportunity to kind of have a summary of um, the event that Joey just gave to us. So we're going to go ahead and start with number one, which is the angry temper. Remember that angry temper is outer environment, what we're angry at. So if anybody would like to see what Joey, yes, Lynn and then Levi.
Yes, it sounded like the example giver was angry at the situation. And I offer the spot, calm begets calm, temper begets temper.
Yeah, absolutely. Levi.
I'll spot there might be some angry temper at the gym staff, the customer service representatives who arranged for him to purchase the gym membership. And also there may be some angry temper at his friends for not being available to go with him to the gym. Thank you.
Thank you. Number 2 is our fearful temper. So the fearful temper is against ourselves. Angela.
I heard some fearful temper. There was some negative judgment toward himself if he was really ready for this, ready for the gym, maybe feeling a little inadequate as far as being, because he hasn't exercised in a long time.
Yeah, it sounded like there was some discouragement. So then we're going to go to muscle control. So what muscles did he control for his mental health? It didn't sound like he complained a lot and called up a bunch of people to complain. Lynn.
Yes, he controlled his speech muscles by not complaining. And that's what I have for that.
Thank you. And then we'll go into number 4, which is muscle movement. And this is where we do things to move our muscles for our mental health. Does anybody have? Lynn?
Yes, the example giver moved his muscles by going to the gym. And Dr. Lowe says that moving our muscles overcomes the defeatist babble of our brain.
Yes, and also giving this example is a form of moving the muscles too, right? Sabotage is not a bad thing. It's where Dr. Lowe likes to say that we will always be apprentices and never masters. It's reminding ourselves that we still have work to do. So can anybody see any sabotage in this example? Yes, Lynn.
There's always room for more endorsement. And when we endorse, we strengthen our nervous system.
Absolutely. Very good. Any other sabotage that anybody sees? I will bring this to a close. Thank you, panel. Thank you, Joey.
And thank you, Jenna, for leading that. Joey, thanks for your example that we all could learn from. And Lynn, thank you for reading.